Yeah, the Ralph H. Johnson VA Medical Center honors American veterans with quality health care services. We are pleased to welcome Public Relations Officer Tonya Lobenstahl, along with dietitian Wendy Wyatt. They're here to tell us about the VA and give us some great tips on healthy holiday, going into the holidays and being very healthy, and which is extremely important because sometimes, including myself, we have a tendency to overeat a lot. And what exactly does the VA, what are they offering? Because there's a number of the folks that are watching. How many places are you overseeing as the public relations officer now, like 9 or 11 places?
Well, definitely our health system's continuing to grow. So we have the main medical center here in Charleston, and then we have 6 major outlying clinics, and soon we will be adding a couple of more locations to continue to serve the veterans from Myrtle Beach all the way down to Hinesville, Georgia. So we cover a pretty big area. We do offer a number of programs, definitely, not only to heal the wounds of war, but to help veterans live healthier lives. And Wendy's here to tell us a lot about some of those.
And Wendy, our veterans go through a lot, not just by serving our country, but by separation of family a lot of times. And when they come back, there's times that a veteran may need some emotional help. They may need some physical help as well. What are you doing as a dietitian for the VA?
Well, what we actually offer at all of our centers is what's called a MOVE program. You know, we love acronyms these days. So that stands for Motivating Overweight Veterans Everywhere. We work on, do you know what to do to stay in shape?
Sure.
And you eat right, you exercise, but how do you do that? So that's what we work with our veterans with the MOVE program. It's motivation, and it's being held accountable every week for your own health. We start out with our primary care team, and they can identify veterans who might need that help. They might need that support, and every one of our community-based centers has a dietitian. So they can go see their doctor, see their nurse, get their shots, whatever they have to get done, and see the dietitian all in the same visit. And then they also get involved in our classes, but we also have exercise classes. We have Tai Chi, which is really amazing. We've had such a good turnout for our Tai Chi classes. We also have it's a yoga-based program that actually works with our veterans' abilities, what you can do, what you can't do. We have women that are fresh out of the military in their 20s that come to this class, and they're doing really well with it. And then we have, you know, older people, 70s and 80s, that are coming to the class, and they can share in the same experience and exercise.
And when they're sharing together, they don't feel like they're alone out there, because so many of the veterans, once they get out of the service or retire, they say, you know, I stayed in shape for 20, 30 years. I've done all that. Now I'm not going to do it, and I'm just going to sit on the front porch and watch the world go by. The problem is the world will go by without you if you don't stay healthy.
That's exactly right. And so that's why, you know, not only because it's important to live a healthy lifestyle, but many of our veterans are actually dealing with some very specific injuries. They may have some very significant, for instance, orthopedic injuries. Many of them are dealing with PTSD and other traumas to the mind that they're having to deal with. And so by bringing them together, not only are these programs that Wendy's talking about important for healthy living, but they're also very important for pain management. We have a very significant alternative therapies program at the VA that includes things like acupuncture. We even teach veterans how to do self-acupuncture once they've gotten to that point. Many of them are doing yoga and Tai Chi and other forms of exercise like this, and are actually either significantly reducing or have completely been able to come off of their opioid pain medications. So it's much more than just staying fit and staying healthy. It's really about treating the mind and the body and the spirit, so that, you know, we're really working with these veterans for real, long-lasting lifestyle changes that let them live the lives they want to.
VA Hospital here, always serving our veterans that are in need, or veterans that just need to talk with somebody sometimes and sit down. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. There's the information right there where you can get a hold of the ladies and the folks down at the VA. A number of locations. The main VA, Ralph H. Johnson, named after a wonderful, wonderful human being that gave his life during the Vietnam War, right here in Charleston. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. We've got more coming up, Low Country Live, in just a moment.